Hey guys, Crafty Chef Diamond here. Welcome to my crafting kitchen. What do I have in my kitchen today? Well, I have some items from Globleland. They actually you can say I call it Globleland. So anyways, they sent me some products and I did a video last week about the products that I received, but I'm going to do a quick recap. So what they want me to do is to show you how I'm going to be working on their product. And this is a great little company. They have so much, guys. So they have cutting dies, silicone stamps, scrapbooking supplies, craft supplies, and they just opened up diamond painting. So that's quite unique. And I'm a diamond painter, but you can find all kinds of different stuff on their website. They have screen printing stencils, stickers and tapes. Again, I said the diamond painting, window stickers. You can do the paint by numbers. So let me show you the items that I did receive, and I'm going to do, this is like part one. So today I'm going to be working on this clock. It's a crystal or / rhinestone clock. It is cardboard, so I might go ahead and reinforce the back. It does have the little mechanism with the arms to put on the front, and put your battery in there, and you have yourself a nice wall clock. And then we have, I have this cute little, I'm going to call it a wind chime. It's beautiful. It's purple, my favorite colors. And then you have these items that go down on the bottom. So the feathers and the stones, they're actually going to hook down here. You receive 4 of them. And then in my other little boat, you have a chain, and it's going to be hooked on both sides, so then you can hang it up. So this is going to be part 2 that we'll work on this together. And then they also sent me this really nice owl to work on, and it is all crystal and rhinestone, and this is going to be amazing when it gets finished. So this is going to be part 3. So today we are going to work on the clock. And so I have picked out a cover minder that is a butterfly to kind of like match with what I'm working on. And so basically I'm just going to take this bottom part right here. It's a protective seal, and I'm just going to pull it up, and then we're going to start working on this bottom area. So I'll get it started with you guys, and then we'll do some diamond painting together. And then I will probably stop this video, and then I will work on it a little bit more. And then I'll come back with a finished product. Let me move some of my stuff out of the way. So when you receive your kit, I'm going to use everything that came in the kit. The only thing that didn't come in the kit is this little squishy, and I use this just because I need comfort. Okay, so you'll see right in front of me, this has 7 colors. And so these are the original boats that come with your kits. And that's what I'm going to work out of. So I'm basically just going to take these, and I'm just going to cut the top, and I'm going to put it in my boat. If you're brand new to diamond painting, this is a great demonstration. If you're used to working with crystals and stuff, and I labeled it number 1. So number 2 is red. Again, I'm just going to snip the top and put it in my boat. I hope you guys are all doing well today. This one is number 3. So it's a little hazy out here in Virginia. We are in a code red air quality today because of the Canadian fires. My eyes have been burning all day. This is number 3. And I hope they get this fire contained soon. And I really feel bad for the wildlife that we're going to be losing. But it is, the weather out here is pretty good. It's like 80-ish. So I'm staying in the house. This is number 4, just because of the air quality. And even though I have a filtered system in the house, it does still come in. So this is number 5. Get my boat ready for you guys. This one is number 6. Just shake it out a little bit, and you'll see how it starts to line up. We have one more to go. Excuse me, one more to go. I'm not going to be able to edit this or cut anything out because we're just going to work as we go right now. So just bear with me, everybody. And this is more like this is a purple. You see how I shook it down a little bit? I put their wax in a little pod. So this is the wax that they sent me. Just before I get started, I just want to show you some of the items that you can get on this website, okay? Now, these are other creators that have dealt with this, with Globleland. And this was from Diana Loves Colors. This is the type that you can get the stationery, you can get the die cutters that cut this stuff out, you can get the ribbons. Isn't this beautiful? And of course, she puts her logo on the back, but all of this stuff is available on that website. Here's another one from another creator, Cheap Chick, I think it is. Again, die cutters, and you can make your own stationery. So you can, so much stuff is available on Globleland. Here's another one. This is from my sister-in-law. She's in like a guild where they make cards. And yeah, so I mean, you can get all your supplies. Got one last one, and it's a Christmas one. Deb has made many cards for me, and I have them already stored away. And then you can get the stamps to personalize your cards. So that just gives you an idea of some of the products that you can get through Globleland. Okay, so what I'm going to do right here, I'm going to give you a face up. Right here says you need to follow number 1. In the numbers of the clock is number 6. And then inside of the little stars right there are number 7. So we're just going to do a little bit here, a little bit in the 6, and a little bit of the stars. And then I'm going to come back and show you the finished product. And it's very, very simple. So the next step that we're going to do is I'm going to put some wax on my pen. Sorry for the bumping. Okay, so we are ready to go. So we're going to go with number 1. So I'm going to grab my boat. And all you have to do is take your pin already has wax in it. And you just lightly pick it up. You see how it's on the end? And then I'm going to hold my hand here, put a little bit of my thumb right here, add some pressure. And then we have number 1. And then I'm just going to go back and grab some more. And then I'm just going to continue to do it around the clock. But as I go, I'm not going to go completely around the clock because I'll fill in so much of this area here. Then I'll pull my paper up a little bit more and I'll keep working all the way around. And then you have all your colors right here for you. So my lighting is not very good here in the craft room. So you can just watch me place a couple of drills, and then we're going to do a little bit in the number 6, which is silver. Excuse me for bumping you one more time. And this can go very fast. This calms stress, anxiety, and it's just a fun craft to do. And the crystals shine so much I hope you guys are seeing in the camera. Well, that one was a ghost drill. Sometimes you'll get a ghost drill and you have to probably re-wax your tip. And I try to keep mine as straight as possible. Sorry, guys. And just slowly work around it. And if it's not straight, like this one's a little off right here, I'm just going to push it. And there, now it's straight. I will probably seal this after I'm done since it's going to go on the wall. All right, so that gives you a little bit of idea. Oh, I got 2 more here to do. All right, so now the next one is 6, and we're going to do a couple inside the clock. So this is number 6. This is silver. And again, you just follow the diagram that's charted out for you. And you just place the diamonds, or the rhinestones, or the crystals, however you want to call it. And then you just would continue on until you complete your clock. So, and don't be afraid to continue to apply wax. I do all the time. But I do use the wax that they provide, and it works just fine. Everything that they send you in a kit to put a diamond painting or a rhinestone, it all comes in the kit, so you don't have to worry about not having an accessory to complete your painting. And if you have other accessories and your own custom diamond painting pins, you can do that as well. All right, so I'm just going to bring this up so you can see what I have done so far. Okay, very simple. So now I'm going to put this color back here. I am going to dab my pen a little bit. And don't be afraid, sometimes when you dab your pen and you go to place a crystal, you might get a little bit of wax residue, but it comes straight off. You can use a tweezer or your finger just to take it off. Okay, so the next one, I do have a little piece of hair on there, and that can happen. There we go. So you can grab it straight with your pin, and then I just wipe the top off like that. Okay, so the next one, we said we were going to do these little stars right here. So that is number 7. Yeah, number 7, which is purple. Alrighty, and then actually number 7 is right around the edge right here, so we'll put a couple of crystals right there just so you can see how it goes. So yeah, Globleland just wanted me to kind of work with you guys and show you. You saw the raw product in the first video, and now you are seeing the product come to life. And we're going to put it all together, and you will have a fabulous little clock. And you can hang it up in your craft room. You can have it as a gift to somebody. Yeah. And then we will work on the wind chime, and then we will work on Mr. Owl. I haven't given him a name yet, but we will get him a name. So there we go. All right, so I already have it started. You can see a little bit of the shine. So I worked down a little bit here, showed you what the middle was going to look like. I put a crystal up here on the stars, and then I showed you the border right here. Okay, guys, so I'll be back, and maybe I can show you half of it and then go with the full one. How's that? All right, so I will see you in a little bit. Hey guys, so I'm back. So I've completed this whole portion of this beautiful butterfly clock. You can see what I've worked on so far. And I still have this part up here to do. Now I've noticed so far, number 2, the orange, actually inside, when I went to go shake the crystals, there was 2 different colors in there. So what I did is I incorporated both colors. You can see right here in this little tiny butterfly, let me get you a close up here, that you'll see 2 different colors of orange in there, and which is cool because no butterfly is the same. So I did want to take those colors and kind of mix it in here. I tried to keep the colors current here as what the pattern shows, and then some of the other ones that are on the outside that required the number 2, I kind of mixed them up a little bit, you know. So I'm actually going to stop for lunch. And so what I'm going to do, when you stop your diamond painting or any type of a project that you're working on, you go ahead and you release your cover minder, because you have a protective coating on here. So this part here lifts up really good. This is what you've already diamond paint. This one here is pretty much sealed tight because you haven't worked on this area yet. So I don't want any dust or debris to get on my painting. And of course, when you put the cover back down there, you do get a glare from it. So I noticed too, if you wanted to on this particular product, you could work every single color separately if you choose to, or you can do it like I did. I did like the bottom section and kind of worked it sideways and then go back this way. A lot of times if you work just one color at a time, remember this is sticky, okay? So if you're working up and down and around just one color, you might stick to it. So that's why I like to kind of like work in a type of a section, or you could diamond paint all the way around the face of the clock and then work your way in, or work the outside and then go up into the big butterfly. So I have half of the large butterfly done, and now I just need to do his petals up here, or her petals. We'll say her since she is purple. And then I just need to finish the rest. So I just kind of work up this way. All right, guys, so I'll be back with a finished product. So I have finished the butterfly clock. See that nice sparkle there? Just beautiful. But before I could finish this, I need to seal it first, because if I seal it right now, that means I would have to take it apart once I put the mechanism on, because there is a hole right here that you punch through, and then you would put the clock hands on here and then the mechanism on the back. Okay, so once I do that, I just want to make sure that everything is secure. So actually you can see right here, I had plenty of crystals, so much. This took about an hour to do. Okay, that's not bad. And it's beautiful. Look at the shine on there. Just beautiful. I did have, you're always going to have trash, no matter what. I don't know of anybody that's had a perfect diamond painting or a crystal or a rhinestone, just very little, okay? Sometimes with your crystals, they're translucent and you can see through them, so that's something you don't want to place. Or like this one here is really dark. Again, that would be trash to me. So yeah, or sometimes the silver is not all the way on the back, so you would get rid of it. But you have so much left over. I was a little worried about this one, the silver, because it went around the clock, but plenty. And that's the main goal, to have enough to finish your project. And like I said, about an hour. With a beginner, maybe a couple of hours, depending on how fast you want to work on it. Okay, so what I'm going to do next, I'm using liquid text. Anything that I use for my crystals, journals, keychains, I use liquid text. It'll keep the shine. It holds it very well, and that's how I seal it. If I do any diamond paintings, I use polyacrylic. So I just shake it up really good. I'm going to pour a little bit in an extra boat. You don't need a lot. It's about like that. And then when I'm finished, I just throw the boat away. So I'm going to get my paintbrush and I'm just going to get it wet. And then I'm going to do the whole thing, even this part. Okay, guys? And it's kind of like a milky substance. And this, you're just going to secure all your diamonds. Now this will probably take 2 hours to dry, depending on how wet I make it. And I won't put a second coat on it. I will just completely do this one pretty good. As you can tell, as I'm putting the sealant on there, it looks like it's losing its shine, but it's not. It's going to come right back, and I need a little bit more. These bottles last a long time. I think I've had this for about 2 years, and it's about halfway now. Usually before you want to seal anything, you want to make sure that all your wax residue is off of there. If you have any, you can take a baby wipe and you can wipe down your art project before you seal it, because you don't want to seal wax up underneath here. All right. Just going to go around the edges. Actually, I'm just going to try to use what's left in this boat. And then I'm just going to wash out my brush really good. I use super hot water, clear water, and then rinse it out. And then I will take some soap, and just like you're washing your hair, I'm going to wash the brushes, and then I'm going to just let it air dry and then rewash it again, so to make sure that all of the liquid text is out of my brush and it's ready for the next project. All right, you guys, I did put this on pretty heavy, you know, because those hands are going to be going around this 24/7, so you want to make sure it's secure. Okay, so we're almost done. Next step would be to put the housing on it, and Globleland clock, butterfly clock, is complete. All right, guys, we'll see you in a couple of hours. All right, take care. All right, everybody, it is dried, and I went ahead and put the face hands on the clock. Look at the shine. Isn't it great? So everything is secured, so nothing will fall off. So you can dust it. You don't have to worry about any of your crystals coming off. Then we turn it over. So I have to put a battery in it, but other than that, it's ready to go. And then there is actually this little mechanism right here. So you would put the hook in here so you can hang it on the wall, and then you would take your hammer and then you would put the pegs in the wall and it will secure it. All right, so this is our first Globleland completion from one of the diamond painting kits that I selected from their company. Guys, go check out their site. Use 10 Laura. It'll be down in the description box, and all of the products are going to be in the description box down below, so you guys can go visit their store and check them out. There's so much for your crafting needs. So, and then next week, just a little recap, we're going to work on the wind chime, and it is both sides. And then the third week, we're going to work on the owl. All right, guys. Thank you so much for staying with me today, and I hope you enjoyed this presentation. I really enjoyed this. Thank you, Globleland. I really enjoyed doing this demonstration for you. All right, guys. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Take care.